Just getting out to Goose Island. Woo-hoo. Got the Garbillies already out here. They already got one big drum. So I got some catching up to do. But I'm going to be putting it out there. Oh.
Gotta bite, gotta bite. I think I got a lot of stress on my mind. It's a nice day to go. Yeah, I gotta line. I'ma call the whole team.
Using just pyramids. You got bait elastic?
I ain't even heard of bait elastic.
Oh, okay. For that, yeah, that's still good for bait right there. But what we do, bring a rod over here, and I'll show you how to rig it up real quick. But yeah, the rest of them, we'll put them in pantyhose. That'll help as well. Yeah, no, you can pretty much leave them out there as long as they got some kind of deal, meat on them. They're good.
Save them for a hard time thing.
Yeah, no, I totally understand that. All right, so
That's how I was. That's how I bet you through the legs, back into the other leg.
here's wiggle it. All right, look at that. All right, so what that'll do.
Heard of bait elastic. Wind sure makes it
Oh yeah, make it a little triangle. Test your patience for sure. So I'm gonna show you how to do it with the bait elastic, but I'm also gonna show you how to do it with the
You taught me, the last one I caught was something you rigged up with pantyhose.
yeah, with pantyhose.
So
Yeah.
you basically stuck it in there and you mashed it all up, and then supposed to send it.
Yeah. See how it's squeezing it together? It's pushing out the juices. So, there you go.
That's it, huh?
And that's it. Alright, got that. We're gonna get the rods ready for the weights. I'm using my 3-way long big black drum leaders. I'll be throwing pyramids. There's wind, but I don't think there's a lot of current out there right now, so we'll see. If I got to upgrade the surf, I will. Don't worry, they can't break them if they fall. Actually, I was gonna go up the corner off the back and then one right out here. We'll see how it goes. Let me get them break.
There's plenty of room. I know in Causeway we put 100 poles on the end of the dock.
That we do. Yeah. Once I know the drums are hitting more frequently, I'm gonna put the underwater cameras out there so we can get some action on that. So, and I think I'm gonna add that to the tournament that we're gonna do through the channel, a dock demon category. Hook it right through here. And same thing when you start pushing it through, just wiggle the hook back and forth, so it'll drill the hole through and it won't crack the shell. Fine, because we're peeing them off anyway. We just keep them real moist. When you open them up, all their juices leak out.
Oh, I got you. Oh, it's better to keep them on ice, not in ice?
Yeah. I mean, if you keep them in ice, it's fine once they're dead and all of that. But I like to keep them on ice because it just keeps them a little juicier. But but at the same time too, them being alive, like keeps that juices flowing kind of deal. So when you do open them up, they put out a lot of scent. So.
Well, you believe it. You 100% believe in fish bites, huh?
Oh yeah. Well, I was out at Causeway and I was using them for slot drums. So I was tipping that with shrimp, and I was using the beta last for the shrimp, and it was working. You said you got some good shrimp, right? You mind if I get one, so that way I want to try out some shrimp. Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, the other ones I got are table shrimp. But those are alive this morning, but I didn't have really no way to keep them alive, so I just put them on ice.
Well, I'm gonna try 3 different baits. Try blue crab, sea lice, and shrimp.
Yeah, I couldn't get no sea lice. I tried.
I got about a dozen or so there, so we're gonna try that. Here, hold on to that. That way. What it is, it's the stocking. I've already cut one end off. And, well, let me rig
How
up.
many, yeah, I was gonna say, how many baits can you do out of one?
It all depends how you rig them up, because you can double up the pantyhose and make them last longer, but at the same time, if they're hitting real quick before the fish can mess them up, then just single them up. Like,
What's the biggest fish you caught on this thing so far?
46 inch black drum.
Yeah.
I've seen a 47 out here caught. Oh, on that. Oh, I thought you were talking about pantyhose.
Oh, no.
36 inches. That's what I already caught on that. Yeah, they're so close to molting, they're soft.
Oh, you feeling the heart off of them.
Huh?
You feel the heart chill even when you
With your pantyhose? Yeah.
without using pantyhose. You just hook them on your regular.
Oh, no. If I don't have pantyhose, I leave them on the shell like that. That shell helps protect all the soft tissue. Some of my subscribers are finding the videos I'm doing up there for the gar deal. They're like, dude, you've caught gar? I was like, yeah. Caught 1 or 2.
I shot a guy yesterday.
It's crazy how popular it is here.
There was the old man at Walmart yesterday, and I was checking out. He's like, sunscreen, and I said, yeah, I'm going to post some, being prepared. He's like, are you going to catch a big one? And so I showed him the gar that I caught. He goes, is that a sturgeon?
I want to go catch one bad.
Yeah, you and me both, man. That's definitely one of my bucket list fish for sure. So you saw how I did that? I open it all the way, then I'll put the crab in it, then I'll tie a knot.
So you tie a knot in the bottom and then stuff it and then tie another knot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That way it stays in place. But also too, this is the trick about it. You tie another one right after that.
Stick the hook through.
No. So when you cut it, it's already tight.
Oh, I got you.
You don't have to try to retie it, you know what I mean? It's nice and, so you almost have zero waste, you know what I mean?
Got 2 bites, so I know they're up there.
The bites back to back or?
No, about an hour apart.
Yep. Bite an hour is better than nothing all day. The way the cloud almost looks fake, like it's a picture.
Yeah, right. Yeah, because they ain't moving. Windy as hell and nothing's moving.
Yep, yep. Alright, so I've got crab on 2. I'm gonna do sea lice and shrimp on the next one. I need to wet my lines like a cat.
Away from the pier, huh?
Yeah, I saw a group of sheep head earlier, but they were moving away from the pier about halfway down. I haven't looked underneath or anything, so I don't know.
I had to be pretty much half dead when my mom and dad was like, "You stay home."
He's got one 141 incher so far. I literally just showed up and cast it out. So. Alright. I'll be posting it to my YouTube channel probably tomorrow or the next day. Any fish we catch or whatever. Y'all from here?
Have you seen if you tried to extend that net yet?
Not yet. Not yet. I was gonna do that as soon as I got all my rods hooked up. All right, so setting up my docking. Oh. All right.
Every time it clicks, I'm like, who's that?
I told you it's the most addicting sound, no matter whose it is.
Yeah, I was looking at it. That one, I'm like,
Yeah, it took some abuse that last trip. I took like about 4 or 5 drum that I caught on it.
Too bad for $9 rod. We out about 3 minutes.
Well, let's see if this net works. We got a few of these nets at the shop. They're made by Black Paw folding square net, but it's also floating. It also has an LED light here at the bottom, so when we put our AAA batteries, they're actually light up. So for night fishing, one, two, head up. Go. Open up. Be closed. Huh? No, this one's about 6 inches longer than that other one. That other one's got a bigger net on it. Yeah, no, I think it's all right. And actually, too, well, even then, I'm over here on the high rail. If we go to the low rail,
Oh yeah.
we'll be all right, you know? Yeah, we'll be all right.
I don't get the muck on my fish too much. I got to like to know where they go. I caught that fish all the way around over here. Caught it and netted it over there.
Oh, even with the big rails, we'll hook up over here and sometimes we land over here. But we're also trying to pull them in real green, you know what I mean?
It only took me from the time I set the hook to release 50 cents.
It's still a pretty good time right there.
Put him on the dock in 10, back in the water and gone. Like 15. Set him down in the net, switched him back and forth a while, and then dropped the net down and let him go.
Oh yeah, show you all that. Bring my camera over here. So a lot of people buy those nets, and there's a way to store the line, but still make it usable. So that way you don't have to deal with the thin rope too, trying to pick up fish. Start over here, make a half hitch to where you can hold on to the loop. I try to get it as close to the I can to the float. And then you just loop it back in on it so you can keep doing it. Do me a favor, come hold that line so I can put some weight behind it so I can go a little quicker. Because once there's no weight, it slows me down. I got nothing to keep sucking it up. When the rope is that single line, it's hard. You start landing 2 or 3 drum, your hands will get tired. You You're trying to pull it out, you're like,
That's pulling that drum up. I was surprised how heavy that fish was. Not bad for first fish, 50 pounds.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely.
You know that guy that does the beach mama?
Yeah.
He's the one told me that, but he didn't think they'd be here today.
Yeah, well, this ain't his backyard either, so.
He's got a couple videos off here.
Yeah, well, you see the one where I fished with him out here? Yeah. Yeah, he came out here with me. So now, see, it's 6, 12,
Yeah, it's way now.
18, 24, about 29 feet, which is still too long for this area. So what you do it again. You can have fish roll through. Caught the line. And then you go not all the way. So now you got all that rope and it's perfect length. And once you get to here, now you really got a rope that you can hold on to. It makes it so much easier. You don't miss a hand punch.
Tricks of the trade, tricks of the trade.
Oh yeah, hard earned, hard earned for sure.
I noticed that when I subscribed to your channel, I started getting those.
You get them out here when it's like this?
He
I'm always watching your videos.
He got one that was 41 inches right before I got out here, so I just cast it out. So we'll see what ends up happening. Hopefully I can get a 40 plus incher on that dock demon right next to you. I'm trying to get a big one on that one. A little reel.
Oh, really? I
Right here on the rail in front of you.
You know what we call that up north? An ice fishing reel.
Yeah, yeah. I was up in Colorado with my wife up there, and I saw the prices and them ice fishing rods. I about lost my mind. I was like, dude, I'd make a killing. I'd go buy them at Walmart down here, take them up there, and make 10 times what their value is.
Wow.
Yeah. You can still find a decent rod and reel for not a lot of money out, you know, but it's like everything, right?
Yeah. You definitely know where to go to buy gear. I'm pretty sure you can save a lot of money, but I think I did a video. I saw them from like $399 to almost $1,000. I was like, they're out of their minds. I was like, no. I'm going to Walmart and go get me a dock demon.
I'm with you. Fishing in the same water.
Yeah. Well, that's because that dock demon, I've already caught a 36-inch black drum on it with the 6-pound test of the original reel and the little push button.
Oh my goodness.
I did a 36-inch black drum with it.
How long did it take you to get it in?
5, 8 minutes.
That's it.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah, normally at that light test, you gotta tire them out, right?
Oh, I was maxing that drag out. Like, I mean, I wasn't too afraid of breaking off just because like I make the leaders and stuff like that. So I wanted to see what that reel could really do with 6 pounds.
Gotcha.
And it was bowed almost straight over. And,
Well, that's cool though. Yeah.
yeah, we had some fun with it. It was pretty cool. So, but then I got the heavy gears, so that way if I want to load them up, I can load them up and get out there. So.
Yeah. Well, that's cool. We haven't started fishing. We fish up in Minnesota, northern Minnesota, but we got about a year doing this last year. We didn't do all that well. Mainly a sinker and shrimp. That was it.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Well, if you want to learn some different techniques, check out my YouTube channel.
What is your new YouTube
It's
channel?
called Team Hard Life.
Team Hard Life.
Yes, sir.
I'll do that.
Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I watch all this stuff. I'm just lucky enough I'm out here and there it is.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Oh.
know where it is. So I look at all this stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, we encourage you to ask your questions. A lot of people It's a dumb. No, the dumb question is the one you didn't ask.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Ask your questions, please. I mean,
Well, it's kind of funny up north. People, good anglers don't talk much.
oh yeah.
You know what I mean? They don't want other people to know, I guess.
Yeah, I was brought up differently. My
Yeah.
friend's dad, when I was 12, introduced me to Bob Hall Pier. But I'd already been fishing my whole time, so I used to see them coming up, big coolers like that, completely decked out with fish. They come out, dump it out, and then start filleting for like an hour, you know,
Yeah.
for all the fish they would catch. And not nothing little, like everything was big old fish, shark, kingfish, cobia,
Wow.
you know,
Wow.
Spanish mackerel and all of that. And I was like, I was always so jealous. I was like, dude, that'd be awesome. One day he goes, that's your mom, you know, that's your mom, you can come fishing. So we're like, all right, we'll go out there. And I'm getting my big rod ready. He takes it away. He's like, nope, this one first. Just gives me a bait rod so we start catching bait. But he showed me how it goes from bait to the bigger fish and step-by-step deal.
You had somebody teaching you.
Oh yeah, so for me it was, you know, it was secondhand learning and teaching, you know, so
Gotcha.
now that I'm older, I never forgot that lesson, you know. So a lot of people, they learn from somebody, but they ain't teaching nobody.
Right.
That's for
Team
me,
hard life.
Team hard life.
All right, I'm on it. What's your name?
Albert,
Albert. I'm Steve.
Steve, nice to meet you, boss.
You as well, man. You got a fan here.
Oh yeah.
I was just asking, I didn't know if this water was this shallow right here. I thought it was a big channel or something.
Yeah, you can see it's got polarized lenses, it's getting dark, and you'll see that dark line all the way across. But from here to there, it's about 100-yard cast to get to it. On this backside, there's another channel. Actually, there's two. There's the white line you'll see. On that end, it's a lot deeper than it is where they're standing. Where they're standing, it's probably as deep as it gets right there. But if you come closer this way, there's another little channel there. So exactly. There. Well, the one that runs under the bridge and the one that also runs over there from the right side, those big old pylons go past that, the 8x8s or whatever.
Yeah.
There's another little channel that cuts in there, so it widens in and then cuts across this way, and then the big main water meets up with that channel out over here on the left. So I've got one bait over there, and then one off to the left, and then one straight out here. Don't know where they are yet, but better than being in the office.
I hear you.
I've got crab, sea lice, and shrimp out there right now. I'm hoping with the shrimp and the sea lice and the slot, the cooler, the crab should be obviously bigger.
Those sea lice, I don't know anything about them. They look
They're-
spooky to
okay,
me.
Okay, they're mantis shrimp is what they are, but everybody's called them sea lice for forever. No idea. That I've learned that as a kid. They called it sea lice, but they're not. They're mantis shrimp,
I see.
like a praying mantis fish.
Oh yeah. And they're spooked. Will they spike you at all?
Oh yeah, these are very aggressive.
So how do you handle them?
Normally when they're swimming around, I try to get them to where I can fold them up and hold them like this. If you hold them like this, you're fine. They can't do that.
Okay.
A lot of people tend to hook them like this, you know, on the hook and stuff. I've got underwater footage where the drum, when it was sitting like this, came up and went like this, up to the meat. And they're not scared of my name.
I wish I'd have let a punch person out. That person I wanted to put on the dock. Thing's almost got 100 reactions on it already.
Oh yeah.
Eric ain't gonna make it out.
Well, I waited for his call. I don't know if he was enjoying his one day off, you know.
you working nowadays?
You still doing the windmill deal?
When's peak shark fishing? Peak fishing?
September. But that's for the bigger ones, like the massive sharks. Huh?
I don't have to be here for something like that. Want to come down here and fish one? Ain't never caught one.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe 50s and 80s for those, though.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Alright, something like 58 or something.
Yo. Not 7 foot, 6'7" is my biggest for alligator gar. Go to shark, it's 13.2. No, south of Bubble. My 12.6 was from Bubble. Yeah, 12.6, 12.3, 10, 10.7, 11. No, the 11 footers I got down range. I don't know, but we keep raising a shitstorm on it, so hoping it happens soon.
Working on it?
Huh? Nope, nothing. They didn't want to pay the money, or they're supposedly moving forward with the plans. Like everything is still in planning mode. Like what they're planning for this, what they're planning for that. They were trying to make it a double decker. They were trying to put all these extra chairs. And like, dude, it's a fishing pier. Like, it's not a tourist. You know, it is. Yes, it is a tourist destination, but it ain't a tourist destination for people to go out there and just fish. You want people to go out there and fish. And I called them out on it too because all their diagrams of them talking about it or whatever, all their diagrams are sketches. Not one of them has something fishing on it. They just have people like this and like sitting down or on their phone. Like not a single one of them had somebody out there fishing.